Hi, I am Mitzi Red, and I have teamed up with Sovac City to show you why you need a Laurastar. I'm going to take you through my top 5 reasons why you definitely want to have a Laurastar in your sewing space. All right, my number 1. Here at Laurastar, we offer a dry microfine steam, and it is powerful. Our steam is heated twice down in the boiler, and then again when it hits that plate. So what does that mean to you? There's a steam like you've never seen before. All right, here's my number 2. As a quilter myself, I want to make sure my seams are nice and smooth, whether I'm going to open my seam up or whether I'm going to press to one side. Laurastar is going to give me that because I'm not having to use any starch, anything extra, because that heated steam is going to flatten everything out for me, and I'll show you just how that works. All right, number 3. Now, as I mentioned, I'm a quilter, and on occasion I like to do applique. But, with your regular iron, sometimes applique can be a struggle. You're having to put a lot of pressure in on it, don't want to use steam because you don't want to get it wet and distort your fabric. But Laurastar, we've eliminated that problem. Come here and let me show you. Now, I can easily take my steam and go across my applique pieces with their fusible backing. I can even come in and build up and add more on top of that and keep fusing. And the nice thing, they are just sealed right on there, ready to go for the next step. Number 4, as a quilter, let's talk binding. I'll admit it's the one step of the quilting process that is not my favorite. So to make my own binding, I want a process that's easy to do and it gets done quickly. So my Laurastar, again, with that steam, can take care of that. So just taking any strip of fabric, I can easily turn it over in half, take my steam, and steam right along. I'm getting a nice, crisp fold right there. What if I want to do double? I got that too. Now, one thing you're also going to notice is I am actually not using any type of a starch product, but I am able to get these results with this steam. And there you go. Nice seams, double folded, binding, ready to go on my quilt. No starch, nothing extra used, just our hygienic steam. All right, number 5. Now, if you watch closely on the last things I've shown you, you would see that I was able to keep my iron, even with that steam, close by to my hand. I would never tell you to do this with any other ironing system because I don't want you to get burned. But with Laurastar, we have a secret built into our boards. So with our Smart Use systems, we actually have a fan that is built into the board. It gives me 2 functions. It can either pull the air down and that steam and heat away from my fingers, which is what I've been doing on my other samples, or with just a touch of a button, it can blow the air up. Let me show you. I'm going to use a silk shirt for this part, but think about if you had prepackaged batting. You want it nice and lofty, but maybe you don't want to iron directly on it, right? When I activate my fan, it's going to blow it up for me. I can take my same steam and go right across even my silk to get those wrinkles out. One click of a button, it pulls it right back down. It's helping to protect me, but it's also helping to get those wrinkles out of those specialty care items. All right, there you go. My top 5 reasons on why you need a Laurastar and what it can do for you to have one in your sewing room. But I'm going to give you a bonus, because why wouldn't we? Now, you've seen me do all this on my Smart Use system, my board. Everything's built into one. What if you don't have that kind of space in your room? What are your options? Well, right beside me is one of our lifts. You're going to get the same steam. Let me show you again. Out of our lift that you're going to get in our systems also. So don't worry, there's definitely a Laurastar that will fit in your space. Go see the guys at Sovac City, and I promise you they'll make you a good deal. That's where I got mine.